start. Isby is so excited. Hey, Isby, raise your hand and wave it like you just don't care. Oh, he's so ready to start.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming out to support Essex Arts Center. My name is John Budzina. I'm the Executive Director of the Essex Arts Center. It's my privilege to be part of this organization. It's actually my 2nd year anniversary. Excited! First, I want to say a big thank you to the Yepes family who donated this space to us. Isn't this beautiful? Fantastic, and thank the heavens for great weather. But we're going to get things rolling. I'm going to introduce our MC for the evening, who's going to start us out with our student auction. Please welcome to the stage, Patrick Guerrero.
Thanks, John. Hi, everybody. Welcome to New Paint. Yeah, no, that's not enough excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Paint. Let me hear you. All right, that's good. We're going to get more excited as we go on, because we're starting with the Lawrence High School art auction part. So I hope you're all going to bid extremely high. So, as you know, David Meehan's got the most impressive descriptions in all the land. So, let's hear it.
Well, thank you, Patrick. And I'll say that this part of the auction holds a special place in my heart because, as you know, I taught at Lawrence High School for many years. In this part of the auction, there are 3 artworks by Lawrence High School artists. Whatever that child gets for their work, the price is matched by the Essex Arts Center. And that goes into a scholarship fund that'll help these kids go on to art school. So when they're in art school and they get a little bit low on dough for canvas and paints and everything else, they can come back to us. And isn't that the purpose really as to why we are here? To support them while they're students here, but then in the bigger picture. So it's really important that we support our kids after they graduate high school. But coming up, so we have 3 artworks, so come on down, come on down. And this is being held by the artist himself, Eac Feliz. This is a photograph, ladies and gentlemen, with all the romantic lore of a 19th century panoramic photograph. It's hard to believe that this complex and beautifully toned photograph was created by a teenager in the 21st century. Lawrence High sophomore Eac Feliz takes us to the very end of Island Street and faces his camera toward the Art Center. A fresh blanket of snow adds an air of mystery and timelessness to this quiet end of the industrial island. You can look at this image again and again, as I have, and discover a secret beauty each time. So what's our starting bid, Patrick?
Oh, I don't know. This looks like it could go for a pretty penny. Let's throw the bidding out at $50. Do I see $50 anywhere? That's a steal. That's right there. 50, 100? Yeah, $100 right here. Do I see 150? Yes, back there. Thank you so much, 150. 200? Yes, I knew you'd come through. $200 right here in the front. Do I see 250? Here, walk it down the aisle. Just walk it down the aisle. Yeah, and just right back there. Just let them see it real quick. Yeah. 250. This is a steal. This should be what? $300? 250. Do I see it? Anywhere? Anywhere? Okay. So we left off with you, right? 200? You were 200, right? Yeah. You don't want to do 250 or something? Oh, no, okay. Oh, that's not how that works, right? Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, 200 going once, 200 going twice. Oh, 250! Yes! Let's make this as dramatic as we can make it. 250. That's right, now come back here and show him. Quick. 300, do I see 300? Anyone in the house, 300? He is thinking about it, he's thinking about it. Here, show him. And then make a real sad face. Like, I need this for school. I need this for my books and my art supplies and, my meal card and, Res Life situation. So do I, yes, thank you so much. I don't even know where we're at right now. We at 300? 300 going once, 300 going twice, sold at 300, thank you, 222.
Thank you so much. So that means $600 toward the scholarship fund. That is terrific. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind, if your walls are too filled up with art, think of your friends. I know it's June, but we can do a little Christmas shopping and just put it under the tree later on. Coming up next, our next Lawrence High School artist, Lawrence High Junior, Brianna Romero, takes us to the water's edge at Millside at sunset, capturing the stillness and subtle beauty of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those places those pieces that you must get up close and personal to in order to truly appreciate Brianna's mastering of the water, which is truly exceptional, recreating every reflection, shimmer, and watery depth. Truly a watercolor you can live with and learn from. And I mean that quite sincerely, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen this up close, the mastery that this kid has in high school to create that shimmering effect, you feel as though that water is moving and that there's a depth to it. Okay, why don't we work the aisle with that one and see if we can get a really good price for Brianna.
Oh boy, Mr. Meehan, I am so excited. I am so excited, Mr. Meehan. I'm so excited. This piece looks so good. Hey guys, over here. Anyone want to be over here?
That's the way he was in the classroom when I had him, you know.
That's true. It's true. It's true. No joke. So check this painting. What is it? Photograph? I'm sorry, I missed it. Watercolor. So that's how real it looks. That's how it's photo.
Yeah, this is not a photograph. It's a watercolor. And if you've ever worked in watercolor, if you make a mistake, that's it.
Start over.
You can't rework it. And when you look at those delicate brush strokes that she has in there, you can see that she's really mastered this, especially at a young age.
All right, so let's see where we started. $50? Do I see $50 anyway? I see 50 right over here. Thank you so much, 50. $100? Do I see 100? Oh, right over there. 150? You want it? Yeah, you want it for 150. Do I see 200? Huh? Yeah, thank you, 200. 250? Yeah, right over there, 250. Do I see 300 anywhere? Am I in front of the camera? Wait, 250, right? So now 300? Anyone for 300? Let's see, 300. No? 250 going once. 250 going twice. Sold at 250. Thank you so much. 250. You're back here. Number, yeah, 125.
Thank you so much. That's another $500 then for one of our Lawrence High kids to go to an art school later on. Thank you so much. Our third artist, our premier artist from the Lawrence High School group, is Sage Kuchar. And before we auction off her piece, we'd like to ask her to come up and say a few things.
Hello, my name is Sage Kuchar. I'm 18 years old, and I just graduated from the Performing and Fine Arts Academy of Lawrence High School. I've been accepted to UMass Lowell, UMass Boston, Wheaton College, Lesley University, and Salem State University. And I'm going to be attending UMass Lowell in the fall. As an artist, I've always been inspired by my city. I've lived in Lawrence since I was born, and I'm grateful to have had the ability to experience so many great events in the city, from New Paint to celebrations of our city's heritage to even open mics in our local cafe. Every event has been proof of the amazing things that our city and our youth can do. I have also found inspiration in my own life. In May of 2015, I lost my best friend, and in December of 2015, I lost my father. Both were life-shaking and heartbreaking events that probably should have left me broken. But instead, after both losses, I used art to cope, defining my emotions and hardship in everything from writing to painting. Instead of being lost, I allowed the arts to aid me in expressing my thoughts without having to say them out loud. I have seen the benefit that art has on students. I've seen the impact of art classes the impact that the art classes have had on my peers, students who otherwise don't get a break in their rigorous academic schedules and hectic home lives. I've experienced it firsthand, and I can go on forever about how it's helped me get through the rough moments in my life, but now it's not about me. I'm moving forward in my education to become an expressive arts therapist, which means that I'll utilize various forms of art in order to help others define their own coping skills. This concept as a whole, the concept of art being able to heal and help, is something that is very important to me. I'm here today to tell you that art matters, and due to the fact that all of you are here today, I would assume that you agree with me, so I want to say this. Every bid that you make today matters. Every bid gives another person in our community the ability to find what art means to them and to take that meaning and bring it back to our community. Every bid makes a difference. Thank you all for coming tonight, and have a good night.
Sage, you just said it all so beautifully, and the power of art to heal. I had no idea what was going on in your life, and for her to come back so strong, and through the arts, this is why we're here, for stories like Sage. She said it beautifully. And did you notice the generational gap? She read it on her iPhone. I read it from index cards. I think I retired just in time. But Sage is holding her own drawing. It's a charcoal drawing. A motorboat speeds across the Merrimack at dusk, cutting a swath of darkness across the languid river. Lawrence High School student Sage Kuchin, using the simplest of media, charcoal and paper, has created a pure yet dynamic composition of light, dark, gray, and rich blacks that commands your attention and fixes that fleeting moment in time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very simple, pure, but very sophisticated piece. Not easy to do, but she's captured the essence of that scene in very few strokes of the charcoal and on her paper. I hold great promise for this kid here because she's already there. But we need to get her there physically. So bid high and help out Sage and all the other sages that come out of Lawrence High and go on to art school. Patrick.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for Sage, all right? Let's give it up. Oh, that was so good. Okay, so now let's show that we mean it from the bottoms of our hearts and our wallets. Let's start the bidding at $50. Where do I see $50? Thank you, $50. $100? Thank you, $150? Back there, thank you, $150. $200? Do I see $200 in the house? In the courtyard. $200. I know you're out there. Yes! $200. Thank you, $200. All right, $250. Let's go. Come on, guys. $250. Anyone? Anyone in the house? All right. $200 going once. $200 going twice. 3 times sold at
Sold to Barry McCabe, a great support of the arts in the front row over here for $20.
Thank you so much.
That means another $500 for our scholarship.
All right, I'm going to pass it back over to John. Everybody, give it up for John.
Thank you, Patrick. I'm going to do something really high-tech right now.
Yay, thank you, John.
I have the power to remove the power.
So, David, great to see you, as always.
Oh, thank you.
Are we ready to start?
We are ready to go with number 1, and it's very appropriate, too. Let's see. Our first painting from the live auction from the Essex Art Center. We've all been advised to live in the moment, a very good creed indeed. And our first piece of the evening defines that moment, for here we are on Island Street in the courtyard of Bell Tower Square in an oasis of art, fun, and friends. Jennifer Constello turns our heads to the sky for a dramatic and dynamic perspective of the historic Cunard Mill, which we are in. An energized canvas of intensely bright colors and swirls of paint reminiscent of the brushwork of Vincent van Gogh. A truly unique and one-of-a-kind interpretation of the island experience. What do we see on this one, John?
Let's that around. This is the quintessential place right here on Island Street. We have $500. Thank you, 500. Do we have 600? Do we have 500 in the back? We have 600. Do we have 600? We have 500 standing bid for this beautiful piece. 500 is right now the current bid. We have 600. Looking back here, do we have any local folks who work in the building here? Almost at least a dozen people work in this building. Don't you want this in your office? Don't you want this memory? Standing bid is $500. Looking for 600. Do we have 600? We have 500 going once. We have 500 going twice. Your number, my liege, 205, 500. Thank you very much.
Coming up next, our second item on our live auction. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you've noticed, the live auction has only got about 14 pieces in it. So don't hold back. It's going to go fast. Have you ever found yourself in a deep and dark section of the woods, and then with a simple turn of the path, you transformed to a magical place of light, color, and warmth? I have. Artist Marge Les presents us with one of those aha moments on an early spring afternoon. The wild irises dance amongst the sunlit fields as if on a stage. A relatively small piece, this work will guarantee its new owner the hope and reality that spring does bloom eternally.
Opening bid $500. Can I have an opening bid of $500 for this beautiful piece? $500. We're looking for an opening bid of $500. Walk down the aisle and present that wonderful work. Beautiful, beautiful work. Hold that hard work up high. We're looking for an initial bid of $500. $500. Are you spinning or scratching your back? You're scratching your back. We're looking for an initial bid of $500. We see a $500 bid for this beautiful piece by Martin. $500, $500. No initial bids, no initial bids. How about 400? Do we have any 400? No 400, 400. 400 for an initial bid for this beautiful piece. 400 for the initial piece. Anyone in the back for 400? 400 for this beautiful piece.
John, you should know that the frame on that thing at least is $200 right off the top.
Yes. I see that. I hope our readers. We see 163. Thank you. $400 for number 163. We have 500. We have 500. We have 400 standing bid. Do we have a $500 bid? Do we see any 500s? Do we see any 500 bid for this beautiful piece? 500. We have 400 standing bid. 400 going once. 400 going twice. Last call. Sold to number 163. 400. Thank you.
A beautiful piece and at a bargain price too. And again, ladies and gentlemen, buy for your friends. Christmas is coming. Number 3. 3 coming up.
It all supports the center.
A unique piece by Alan Bull. Man versus nature. Nature versus man. When will we ever learn that nature always prevails? And what has persistently prevailed over the years is the talent of this artist, Alan Bull, and his ability to create beauty even from the decaying hulks of these trucks as they rushed away at the edge of the encroaching forest. The raw materials used to create these vehicles are slowly being returned to the earth. And who but Alan Bull can take an uneventful situation like this and through his magic of color, composition, and signature brushwork turn it into an exciting and vibrant work of art. Work that aisle with that beautiful piece.
We have an opening bid of $500. $500 for Alan. That's a hand. That's not a bid. $500 initial bid for this beautiful work by Mr. Alan Bull. 500. Thank you, 500. Do we have 600? We have 500 down front. Do we have any 600? Walk that painting forward. Let's get this back of the room word. Come on, back of the room. You gotta see some beautiful things up here. We have a $500 bid. Do you have any $600 bids? Any $600 bids over the back? 600 bids. Are you waving your bidding? I think you're waving. $600. We're looking for a $600 bid. We have 400. We have 500 right here in the front. We have a 500 standing bid. We have 500 standing bid. Final and last call. 1, 2, and 3. $500. Number 148. Number 148. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. That's a great piece. Number 4. Number 4 coming up. Very unusual piece again. Hold that one really up high, because if you haven't had a chance to see this one, ladies and gentlemen, it's really outstanding. In the spirit of the unmistakable American painter Edward Hopper, is rekindled in this painting by Susan Neeland, entitled Room with a View. No piece of domestic urban architecture is more iconic than the New England three-decker, standing proud and straight as soldiers, bearing witness to the thousands of families these structures have housed. The windows, porches, and rails create a rhythmic composition of light, dark, form, and function. A very unusual choice of perspective and subject. This work celebrates our history and personal memories growing up in the industrial cities of New England. Beautiful piece by Susan Deeman.
We have an initial bid of $500 for this piece. Thank you, 500. We have 600. We have 600. Thank you, we have 600. We have 700. Do we have 700? We have 600 standing bid right here. 600. Do we have 700? 700. Thank you very much. Do we have 700? We have 800. We have 800, sir. Thank you. 800. $800. We have 900. 900. We have 800 in standing bid. 900. Thank you very much. We have 900. We have 1,000. 1,000. Thank you very much. 1,000. We have 1,000. We have 1,100. We have 1,100. We have 1,100. Thank you. Do we have 1,200? We have 1,200. Thank you very much. We have 1,200. We have 1,300. 1,300 for this standing bid. 1,300. Thank you very much. Going for $1,400 for this beautiful piece. Starting to have it in you. He does. $1,400. $1,400. We have 1,500. 1,500. 1,400. 1,500. Thank you very much. 1,500 in the front row. Do we have 1,600? Do you have it in? No, he's out. 1,500 is the standing bid. Do we have another offer for 1,600? 1,500 is the standing bid on this piece. 1,500 going once. 15 going twice. Sold. 1,500. Thank you. Number 161. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marion. A treasure piece. And to think, ladies and gentlemen, when they were built, you probably could have bought the whole building for $1,500. But now it's freshly painted, Mary, so you can take that.
My grandparents lived in one of those in Worcester.
Yeah, Worcester.
Beautiful.
The ones that go in Worcester had roofs. Ours are
good point.
Straight out. Number 5, Marcus Sebastiano, in his majesty of mixed media, can take the most polarized of materials and transform them into one unified statement of beauty, grace, and toughness in one image. His carefully crafted geisha glides effortlessly across a background of turmoil and strife, determined to rise above the chaos that engulfs her. She reminds us how the beautiful can sustain us no matter what the challenge, if we choose to do it gracefully. Beautiful piece.
Opening bid, we're looking for an opening bid of $500 for this beautiful piece. Thank you, 500. Do we have 600? We have 500 in the back. Do we have 600? 500 is the standing bid in the back. Do we have 600? 500 is the current bid. Walk that piece around. See where you're not going to have that in your office, in your home, or making it as a gift. We have 500 is the current bid in the back. Do we have 600? 500 is the current bid. 500 is the current bid. We have 600. Anyone back munching on an old oyster shell? Want a $600 bid? No, they'd rather chew. $500 in the front. We're looking for $600. Bidder, $600. Do we have 600? Thank you, 600. Do we have 700? We have 600 the standing bid. 600 standing bid. Do we have 700? 600 standing bid. Do we have 700? 600 going once. 600. Last and final call. Sold to bidder number 106. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now, perhaps the largest piece of the evening, again by veteran painter Arlene Greenspan. It's a haunting, surreal-like vista of an expansive yet eroding coastline that, though dreamlike, is all too real. Arlene Greenspan calls to mind that the world, particularly our seashores, are in a constant state of flux and are in need of mindful protection. In an homage to the never-ending landscapes of Salvador Dali, Arlene strengthens her subject by focusing in on the effects of a rising sea. Lone fragments of coastline are strewn across the sand, telling a tale that the beauty of our landscape is passing. But for now is halted in this compelling work of beauty by Arlene Greenspan.
Do I have an opening bid of $500? $500, please. Thank you, 500. Do we have a $600 bid? We have 500 in the back. Thank you, 600. Do we have 700? 600 is a standing bid. Do we have 700? 600 in the front. 600 in the front. Do we have 700 in the back? Do we have 700 in the back? We have 600 in the front. For this beautiful bidding, 600 right here. Do we have a 7? Do we have a 7? We're out. We're out. 6 down in front. 6 down front. Do we have another $700 bid? 600 down front. 600 down front. Anyone in the back? Anyone in the back? Any takers for 700? We have 600 in the front. 600 in the front. 600 in the front. 600 going once. 600 going twice. Raise your bid card, sir. Sold to number 143. Sold.
Thank you. Arlene thanks you, and the Essex Arts Center thanks you, too. Number 7, lucky number 7 coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, Before we do this piece...
That's just a tease. We're not quite there yet. That's okay. But look at it, and now don't look at it.
We're going to take a break and do some scholarships.
That's right.
And hold this one back for a few moments so you can really... This is an outstanding watercolor. And it's by Kate Delaney, who is a terrific artist from Lawrence and from Brooklyn now. But I guess we're doing the scholarships.
Now normally, Al Teresi does this part where he goes, hey, you, who's going to support sponsorship here and there? And so now it's my job to walk around like a crazy person in my crazy hair. And we're like, hey, so, scholarships. For $1,000, you can give 9 students attending class once a week for 7 weeks. So that's where we're going to start. Who can support the Essex Art Center by supporting with $1,000? Let's see it, people. Yes, thank you, 104. Thank you, 104, for $1,000 scholarship. Thank you so much. Yes. Yep. Who else? Anybody else? Yes, 106. Thank you so much. Give it up for 106, everybody. Yep. Anyone else? $1,000 scholarship. Okay, I see. You're saying, yeah, I'd like to, but I don't know. $1,000 seems like a lot. Well, I've got the right thing for you. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 students attending class once a week for 7 weeks is the $800 sponsorship, right? Yeah, $800. So, who can support the Essex Art Center with $800 scholarships? Let's see it. No, okay, fine. I see how it is. Yep, all right.
Excuse me, Patrick.
Yep.
I have a call-in.
Oh, you have a call-in?
How many of you know Helen Torrey?
Is she calling in?
She called in via letter, via post.
Yep.
She's not feeling well. He couldn't be here this evening.
Oh, no.
But she's offered an $800 scholarship.
Yes.
So I want to see a few other folks matching Helen's generosity.
Who
What do you
can
say
match that? Anyone? All right. I see what you guys are doing to me. All right. I really wanted to fill out these sheets completely, but I guess we're not going to do that one. But guess what? I've got another opportunity just for you. Ready? $500 scholarships, 2 full weeks of art camp for 1 elementary to early teen student. That's a deal! $500. Yes, thank you, 147. Anybody else $500? Yes, 134, 169. I thought I saw 186. Thank you so much, sir. Anybody else? 208, my man. Anybody else for the 500? How many did we fill on that one? Are we almost full? Not enough. That's not enough. I think we need like 5 more? We need 5 more of those, guys. You see that screen? We wanted to project on it. Make it happen. Make it happen. All right. All right, 500's a little steep. I got it, I get it, it's fine. But guys, can you pass up the $250 scholarship? No, you cannot. That's 5 6-hour classes for 1 elementary to early teen student. That's awesome. $250, let's see it. 1 over there, 163, 109. Yeah, Drew. 127, 232, 214, 216. Let's keep them coming. 183. Yes, 130. Thank you, sir. Let's get 2 more in there. Come on, guys, 2 more. You weren't gonna buy a piece of artwork, I guess. 215. Yup. 1 more. Do I see 1 more anywhere? 222 and 224. Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, 149. 149. Thank you so much.
And I also want to mention that Helen also gave an additional $300 for scholarships. So
Oh man,
thank
300.
you, Helen Torres.
She couldn't give the 250. She's like, nope, 300. All right, all right. Now this is the one where everyone's hands just immediately go up like a chain reaction. Because this one, are you getting ready? Are you getting ready? This is a 6-hour classes for one preschooler, or supplies for one student for 1 year, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, how much is that? That's gotta be so much money. Nope, $100 scholarships. Let's see those $100 scholarships jump. 161, 155, 177, 221, 201, 219, 114, 151, 105, 174, 101. Thank you so much. Do we see any more? No? Guys, thank you so much for all of your support. John, back to you.
Okay, it wouldn't be New Paint without a little bit of Red Sox fever. So we have 8 tickets, but we're going to divide them into groups of 4. And it's a game against the Tampa Bay Rays on July 8th. Field box 65, rows G and H. Both winners can wrestle about which aisle they would like. The total value of this is $1,200. So we're going to do them in batches of 4. So we'll start with 4 tickets to the Red Sox, valued at $600. Do I have a $300 opening bid? Do I have a $300 opening bid? These Red Sox tickets. 4 great seats in the box. 4 great seats. Don't make me start singing. Sweet Caroline, doesn't anybody want to go for $300? Thank you, 151. We have $300. We have another. Do we have $350? We have $300. Do we have $350? We have $300. Do we have $350? Good times never seem so good. So $350 good? We have what's any good for $300? How about a $350? No? No takers? How about a second person for $300? Do we have a second person for $300 so we can split these tickets up? Or do I have to take my staff members? I don't know, they're not big baseball fans. We have another taker for $300 for Red Sox. We don't have another taker? Sir, your bid number? We have 4 tickets for bidder number 151. Thank you. We will pull the other ones back since we don't have someone to match. If you change your mind, approach me afterwards and we'll talk about a $300 bid for those 4 extra Red Sox tickets. But we don't want to devalue the Sox, right? I'm sorry, sir, can you repeat can you stand your bidder number, sir? I didn't explain. What's your bidder number again? 151. 151 is our Red Sox. Where's Mr. David Meehan? Here he is. Let's get back into some art and that wonderful little piece.
And we'd like to thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, particularly for the scholarship money. And the artist of this work, Kate Delaney, is a teacher, also has taught at the Essex Art Center and throughout the city of Lawrence. And not only does she work at the Art Center, she's donated so much of her time and her talent to the arts and to the children of Lawrence. I think we need to give her a nice round of applause. And again, she presents us this piece. And I think you all recognize this work. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wake up and smell the cannolis, and the pizza, and the pies, and the signature Italian breadsticks at Tripoli's Bakery, a landmark for generations in Lawrence. The all too familiar large yellow and black sign still lures in the sweet tooth of all of us, fulfilling our cravings with each visit. Not a stop on the Weight Watchers tour, this effortlessly painted watercolor by Kate Delaney will provide you with hours of enjoyment without ever gaining a pound. Although, wait a minute, I take that back. Patrick, doesn't something special come with this painting here? A box of Italian cookies from Triples. How can you resist?
Molto bene.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've got it all in this one piece. History, sweets, and art.
Can I have an opening bid of $500, please? Opening bid, thank you, 500. Do we have 600? We have 600, but we have 100. 600. Thank you, 600 very much. 600. Do we have $700? Do we have $700? Do we have 6? We have a 6 standing bid for $600. Do we have 7? Do we have a $700? We have $600 standing bid. $600 standing bid. Do we have $700? Thank you, 700. Holy, 700. We have 800, sir. We have 800 in front. Thank you. Do we have 800? We have 900. Do we have 900 up front? Just think of the cannoli, how great it's going to taste while you're looking at that on your wall. We have 800 right now. Standing bid, $800. Do we have... We're at 8. Do we have 9? We have 900. Thank you very much. We have 1,000. We have 1,000. Thank you very much. We have 1,100. Standing bid is $1,000. We have $1,100. $1,100. We have 1,000 right here. $1,000 in down in front. We have $1,100. We have $1,100. We have 1,000. 1,000 going once. Cannoli. 1,000 going twice. It's fresh. Last and final call. Raise up that number, sir. Be proud. 222. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Everybody that comes into your house will know that place immediately and have very fond memories of that place, too. Number 8 on our live auction. Ladies and gentlemen, as you probably have noticed over the years, the New Paint venue of subject matter has expanded over the years. In our earliest days, in our earliest auctions, we limited our artists to those subjects found within the confines of the city of Lawrence. Slowly we expanded the subject choices to Greater Lawrence, then the Merrimack Valley, and then on to Essex County. Well, tonight we've gone global. And that's where we find Janet Hamlin painting a watercolor of the Café de la Poste in Vevey, Switzerland. The cream and peach-colored stucco walls of the cafe fill the entire picture plane with a display of delightful architectural details only found in the cafes of Europe. No fast food golden arches here, ladies and gentlemen. We enter the Post Cafe through an open door, leaving our troubles outside and live in the moment. Keep this moment and enjoy it for a lifetime as this piece hangs on your wall.
Opening bid 500. Do I have an opening bid of $500? Looking for an opening bid of $500 for this beautiful piece. $500. $500 for an initial bid for this beautiful piece. $500 opening bid $500. Is that a friendly waiver or no? No, that's a friendly waiver. $500 for this opening bid for this beautiful piece. $500. Do we have $500 for this opening piece? $500. Do we have $400? We have $400 for an opening bid. Initial bid of $400. Initial bid of $400. Do we have any $400 takers? $400 takers? Any $400 takers? Once and final call for any $400 takers. Once and final call, second and final call, third and final call. Okay, we will set this aside for the future. Thank you.
No problem. Art always, as you know, appreciates, but you should get them now while the prices are low. And incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of these artists, they exhibit in professional galleries. And if you were to go to some of those galleries, you'd be paying double or triple the price. So remember to tell that to your friends when you give it to them as a Christmas or a birthday present. Number 9, the recently restored century-old iron duck bridge in Lawrence has provided a walkway over the Merrimack River for hundreds of thousands of people in cars. In our haste to cross from north to south, artist Dennis Hart asks us to stop, open our eyes, and marvel in this engineering masterpiece of art and geometry. The charged green grids form an abstract-like composition, framing the world-famous air mill clock tower in the background, fusing art and industry, and reminding us of our glorious history as the textile capital of the world.
Can I have an opening bid of $500? Thank you, $500. Do we have $600? $600. We have $500 down front. We have $500 down front. We have $600. It's the duck bridge, people. $600. We have $500 initial bid down front. We have $600 bid. It's only $100 more. Only $100 more. We have $500 current bid. We have $600. $500 is the current bid. We have $600. Any duck favors back here? Duck bridge favors? There's a duck building. $500 down front. That's a friendly bid. $500 down front. $500 is the current bid. $500 is the current bid. $500 going once. $500 going twice. Raise that number up lots and high. 212 sold for $500. Thank you, 212.
Thank you, John. Do we have a time for another one before the break, or are we? Okay, well, this will be our last piece before the next break. When we have a special secret treat that none of us know about, but it's coming up. But this is number 10, a sunset captured at its absolute peak. Talk about living in the moment. Robin Thornhill's sky erupts with all the power and beauty that Mother Nature can command. A fleeting instant, never to be seen exactly the same again, is now forever captured on Robin's canvas through the most effortless and invisible brushstrokes of this accomplished painter. This moment, so skillfully displayed, can be yours for the bidding and enjoyed for a lifetime. Robin's work commands thousands of dollars, and I've been watching this piece all afternoon, and the brushwork is absolutely beautiful in it. A beautiful piece.
Opening bid at $500. I'm looking for nobody bid. Thank you, breaking 500. We have 600. We have 500 down front. We have 600. Thank you, 600 in the back. Thank you, 600. We have 700. We have 700. Thank you very much. We have 8. Thank you, 800. We have 900. We have 900. Thank you. Do you have 1,000? We have 1,000. We have 1,100. No, we have 11. We have 1,000 in the back. 1,000 in the back. Standing bid. $1,000. $1,000. Number 106. Do we have 1,100? It's only $100 more. It's only $100 more. We have 1,000 in the back. 1,000 in the back. 1,000 in the back. The takers down front. 1,000 in the back. 1,000 going once. 1,000 going twice. Raise that bidder number up and high. Like you're proud. Number 106 sold to 106 for $1,000. Thank you very much.
Now, John, I understand you have a surprise for us, and which he has told absolutely nobody. Nobody on the staff, nobody knows what this is all about. So we're all seeing it, hearing it, and watching it live for the first time. Mr. John Budzina.
Canciones de amor.
Apenas me hablas cuando atraviesas la puerta al final del día.
Recuerda cuando no podías esperar para amarme, odiabas dejarme. Ahora después de amarme cae la noche.
Cuando es bueno para ti, cariño, y te sientes bien,
te das la vuelta y apagas la luz. Ya no me traes flores nunca más.
solía ser tan natural,
solía ser
hablar de para siempre. Pero lo que suyo sé ya no cuenta más. Se acuestan en el piso hasta que los llevamos.
cariño, recuerda todas las cosas que me enseñaste.
Aprende a remirme, jaja, y aprende a llorar.
Puedo aprende a amar, incluso aprende a mentir.
Piensas que podría aprender cómo.
Piensas que podría aprender cómo decirte adiós. No me traes flores nunca más.
Piensas que podría aprender cómo decirte adiós. No dices que me necesitas.
No me cantas canciones de amor.
Ya no me traes flores, cariño, nunca más. Gracias.
Let's hear it for our director, John Budzina. And as you can see, as director, you have to wear many hats. And John does that very well. Thank you, John.
Now, can I show of hands? Who was here last year at the last event? Yes? So we all saw that in English. And now, let's just say, for example, you didn't bid, because you're like, I don't want to bid on this unless he can do it in a completely different language. You're like, no, I'm not going to bid. I need him to be able to do it in multiple languages. Now, folks, here is your chance to bid on John Budzina, the director of the Essex Art Center, to come perform this, or maybe some other little medleys of songs at a dinner party, anywhere you decide, in Spanish or in English. So who is the first bidder? What are we starting at? 5? Oh, we're starting at 5 because someone already called in and bid. Who was that? Ron Hilbert? Oh, he really wants it. So don't bid over 5, I guess. So bidding starts at 5. Do I see $600 to get John at your dinner party singing in multiple languages? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure this is the most entertaining thing you'll have at your dinner parties in a long time. It's like an avant-garde thing, just a random stranger come into your home. It's very fun. It's very fun. I live in Bushwick. It's a hipster part of Brooklyn. We do this all the time. Yup, starting an app just to make it happen. Do I see $600? Okay, so next year it'll be in French then. That's what you're saying? Okay, I think that's what you're saying, French. $600, so $500 going once. $500 going twice. And sold to Ron for $500. All right, let's move this right along. What's next? John?
Well, that's a command performance to repeat next year.
In
or
French.
maybe we can have him do some other songs, like a half of a song for $250. But coming up now, we have we're getting towards the end, ladies and gentlemen. Number 11. Number 11. Holding up a classic scene, a very classic scene. As the morning sky slowly rises over the eastern hills of the city, the illuminated sky is reflected in the waters of the North Canal and continues up the brick walls of the Pacific and Washington Mills. Perhaps the best vista of the Mills, Canal, and tree-lined streets in the city of Lawrence, Jeff Bentola has combined all these elements in a pastel work reminiscent of the early Impressionists. This romantic sunrise will forever impress upon its owner the beauty found in the engineering and artistry of our uniquely planned and uniquely American.
Can I have an opening bid of $500, please? Thank you, 500. Do we have 600? We have a surprise. Thank you, 600. Do we have 700? Do we have 600 standing bid? Do we have 700? 600 standing bid. Do we have 700? Walk that one on this. Thank you, 700. Do we have 800? We have 700 down front. Do we have 800? Says $100 more. We have 700 down front. It's only 100 more. Thank you, 800. 800 in the back. We have 900. We have 900 down front. We have 900. We have 800 in the back. We have 900 down front. We have 800. Only $100 more. We have 800 standing. Thank you, $900. $900. We have $1,000. We have non-highway. Let's hit the 4 digits. I said 4 digits. We have $900. Do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have 900? Do we have 900 standing bid? Do we have 900? Do we have 1,000? Do we have 1,000? We have 900 standing bid. 900, 900 going at once. Una, tres, número dos, going at dos. Hold up the number, sir. With the 900, hold the number up, nice and proud. 166. Thank you, sold for 900, 166. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. You've gained a piece of art and a piece of history all at once. Number 12. Ladies and gentlemen, and now for something completely different from anything else we have seen this evening. A tiny and power-packed figurative painting containing endless interpretation. Presented is a meticulously painted, half-stripped male figure in jeans with a magenta-colored dye trailing down his right side. Behind this young man, we see billowing clouds or an explosion in similar tones supporting 2 striped flags as well as a levitating, patriotic red, white, and blue donut. If the purpose of art is to make us think, then the artist, Paul Andres, certainly succeeds in that challenge. Paul Andres, incidentally, will be featured at yet another exhibit at the prestigious Child's Gallery in Boston, Boston's second oldest gallery, where you'll find the finest works of Rembrandt, Picasso, and Paul Andres.
We have an opening bid of $500. $500. Thank you, 500. Do we have an over 600? We have 500 down front. Do we have 600? 600 in the back. We have 600 in the back. We have 500 down front. Walk that piece down. We have 500 down front. Do we have 600 in the back? Do we have 600? You're at 500. You're still at 5. Yes, $500. We're looking for 6. $600 looking in the back. We have 600. Any takers in the back? We have 600 in the back. Do we have any 600 in the back? We have 500 down front. We have 500 going once. We have 500 going twice. Hold that number up, Bradley. 104, 500. Thank you very much.
Thank you, 104. You've just purchased an investment because Paul's works go for thousands of dollars. Only 2 left. Number 13, Homage a las Factorías Fábricas, an homage to the mammoth textile factories of Lawrence by Carmelo Polanco. Abstracted to their essentials, the monolithic factory shapes loom silently as citadels to their glorious past and to their future, as they are reconverted into multi-use buildings and housing. In homage to their strength, majesty, and history, Carmelo honors these timeless and enduring structures in serving the needs of our people from the past and the present. And incidentally, I think Carmelo was here with his family. Carmelo, are you here? There he is. Please stand.
We have an opening bid of $500 for this beautiful work. Thank you, 500. Do we have 600? We have 500 in the back. Do we have 600? We have 500 standing bid. Do we have 600 down the front? 500 down in the back. Do we have 600 down the front? 500. Walk that piece down there. We have 500 down. Just $100 more. Just $100 more. It could be yours. 500 is the current bid. 500 is the current bid. We have 600 down front. We have 600 down front. Back where? I'm sorry. Is that 600? Thank you, 600 very much. 600, thank you very much. Do we have 500? We have, no, we're not going back, we're going forward. 700. We have 600 down front. 600 standing bid, do we have 700? 600 is the standing bid in the back, do we have 700? 600 standing bid going once. 600 standing bid going twice. Hold that number up nice and proud. 180, 600, thank you. Sold. Now we'd like to do, before our final piece, we want to announce the winner of our raffle to our wonderful visit at Porches Inn. Thank you for those who participated in our raffle. Would you be willing to pull the lucky winner out? Don't look, no peeking. The white glove. If you are bidder number 106. 106 here. Maybe they're having a drink out back, but 106 is the winner for the Porches raffle. Give it up for 106. Are you ready, sir, for the final piece?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your last chance at the live auction. Although I think, John, do we still have some time for the silent?
A short amount of time for the silent.
Okay, so if you did get lucky in the live, check out the silent, because many of the artists that were featured up here at the live have other works on the silent auction. So make sure you check that out. Our last and final piece is by one of our premier artists, Caleb Stone. Caleb takes us for an early spring walk on the vast sands of Cranes Beach, one of the most outstanding beaches of the East Coast, right here in Ipswich. Low tide is the perfect time for a stroll or a ride on your trusty stallion at Cranes, particularly in early spring when the sands are beginning to warm against the violet, lavender, and blues of a bleak winter. Caleb works are featured at a multitude of galleries throughout New England, where he has received many awards for his consistently fine works, among them being the Land and Light Gold Medal Award, the New England Heritage Award, as well as life membership in the Rockport Art Association and the Copley Society of Boston. This is a seasoned artist. Caleb works are objects of beauty as well as being wise investments in the world of art and the world of beauty for your home.
Can I have an opening bid of $500, please? $500 opening bid for this beautiful piece. Do we have a $500 opening bid? Thank you, 500. Do we have 600? We have 500 down front. Do we have 600? 500 standing good down front. Do we have 600? Last piece of the night, just $100 more can be yours. It's $500 a piece. 500 down front. Do we have 600? We have 600 for this beautiful piece. Mr. Caleb Stone, $500. $500 is the current bid. Do we have 600? We have 600 takers down back. We have 600 takers down back. We have 500 down front. 500 down front. We have 600 down back. 600 down back. We have $500 going once. We have 500 going twice. Where? The back. Thank you, 600 back. Thank you very much. 600. Do we have 700? We have 700. We have 600 in the back. We have 700. 600 in the back. We have 700. We have 700. Thank you much. We have 800. We have 800 in the back. We have 700 down in front. We have 800 in the back. We have 800. Thinking about it, considering there's 700 down here, do you want 800? 800 in the front. 700 going once. Considering 800, thank you very much. 800 in the back. Thank you, 800. Do we have 900, sir? We have 900. Nope. We have 900. We have 800 in the back. Because it's not even the current standing bid is $800. We have $900. We have 800 in the back. 800 in the back. 800 going once. 800 going twice. Can you wave that wonderful number so we can see it proudly? 226 for $800. Thank you very much. So I want to say before we close that the silent auction will be closing in phases. The first closing will be these two tables here, which are 3D. We'll be closing those in 5 minutes, and then the other live auction will be closing in 15 minutes. So take your time to enjoy that. Those will be closing in sections. And let's give a big round of applause to all the artists who contributed their work to this fantastic event. Thank you very much for coming out, supporting New Paint. We appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Stay around. The bars will be open.